It's gonna be a it's gonna be a two-parter. I just had a child abuse alert or whatever. Like, just stop the whole video. But anyway, I just cannot. I sometimes just think to myself, like, how the hell did I get through it? And I didn't really get through it. If it wasn't for blood, a heart, an actual system of the body that will carry you when you're not even taking care of yourself. You see drug addicts, you're like, how the hell are you still living? But that's what was going on, is that my body I did everything. This is how I learned a lot of my early habits of stretching and exercising and water and meditation. Dare I say spirituality, because I was in so much pain that I was willing to do anything. So that's the only way I'm able to do these videos, guys. I would say I wouldn't even have a YouTube channel if I did not have these pills. Plain and simple. Here's a lady driving by right now, Miss Leah. The lady right there. I used to work with her. She's a door greeter. And she gave me a lot of her husband died. So she donated all of his belongings to me. And unfortunately, I lost a lot of that stuff just in due time, or over time. I lost a lot of it. I told you guys about the truck Steven had before this car that I kept half of my belongings in. When they took that truck off this parking lot, a lot of my things, man, I'm talking stuff that it can make me cry if I think too much about it. I know something in the Bible or whatever where it's like, you sacrificing these things to God, and it's not because I'm willing to give it up, but as soon as I lose these things or they're taken away from me, I just look at it as like, all right. So to me, that's a sense of sacrifice where I'm not like, oh man, I gotta replace them jackets, I gotta replace all of this stuff. No, who took the truck? Let me call them. I'm not doing all of that. I just let go a lot of my father's, a lot of physical memories. And I look at it as it was meant to be. It was meant for me to let that stuff go. People have started to ask me, where's your family? And I've started to respond like, I ain't got none. I'm not even about to sit here and, well, my dad, he's, no, I ain't got none. Straight up. So, I'm grateful, man, that I'm still, like I said, my health is at a point where I can function and make YouTube videos, because I tell y'all, man, a lot of me losing jobs early and all of this stuff, that came with the disappointment of losing these jobs. The fact that people were like, oh, he's always negative. I mean, this is where a lot of the narratives were formed for me of, he always mad, he always this or that. CJ and I, like, it was something that happened at work the other day. Man, I'm enjoying this, man. This is so comfortable. Something happened at work the other day where we didn't have no orders on the screen. I had one piece of pizza on a sheet right around the corner. All I gotta do is peek my head around and see what's on the screen. And I'm eating the pizza, and I come back up, and I guess the Nigerian lady had said something as far as like, he's always eating. And that's what I got out of it. So I'm asking, like, all the guys are like, yeah, man, CJ back there eating. CJ always eating, trying to say it in a playful manner. And I'm sorry, this is where I do not belong in the workplace. This is what I'm talking about. My spirit is too sharp. It's too disciplined. It's too gritty. It's too callous for me to sit there and, oh yeah, I'm eating, yeah, I'm hungry. Nah, I immediately was like, what you say? And I'm looking at myself in real time, because I told you guys, I don't want to lose this job. I don't want to, even though I don't belong in these places, I have to succeed. I have to show a level of responsibility at 31 years old of no matter what you do to me, for me to be this intelligent, all these different things, I'm supposed to conquer these moments right here. If I gotta keep, and trust me, you guys, I've tried all of the methods that you could possibly think of. You'd be amazed. I've lost, I think the last job I lost, I told y'all at Wingstop, was because he would tell me to do something and I did it. How do I say it? It was like, when you're the new guy on a job, you're normally not going to be as active as the people who are already established. So when I know that, I come into the job and I'm standing, to the side, ready to do anything. Ready to do anything you ask me to do. I know that comes with the territory of being a new employee. You're going to have to, help out the people who are already there. And so by me doing that, these people, it was a black guy that hired me, but it was basically ran by Mexicans. So when people are looking at stuff like that, I've noticed when you do exactly what people want you to do, this is how disgusting society is now, where 30 years ago, I would have been somebody who was labeled like, man, that nigga don't talk. He just tell him what to do. But now everybody wants to see a commercial type of behavior where this man and I said a commercial, what you see on TV, people smiling and I'm trying to budge in between people on the line and all that. And hi, my name's Charles. You mind if I try? Man, I've been cooking for so damn long. I'm not excited about, dropping food in hot grease, tossing some wings. Use your fucking mind. Use your fucking common sense. Instead of wanting everybody to, I don't even want to, man. So that's why I lost that job, is because I did exactly what I was told to do. And the manner in which this dude was pissing me off, I just did everything with my mouth closed, like. So as a boss, you looking like, yeah, he mad as hell, but he's still working. You can be mad all you want, but you better do what I ask you to do. And that's basically how it turned out. So when I called him and said, hey, man, do I come to work today? He said, man, we're going to have to let you go because all you doing is washing dishes. So if I didn't wash the dishes and I'm sitting there doing nothing when there's dishes to be washed, because you, even yourself, would not allow me to stand there and say, okay, I'm helping them out. Bro, I've been washing dishes since I was 8 years old. I wash dishes quicker and better than a damn machine. So I can afford to have them pile up a little bit to just give me something to do. Instead of going over there washing 1 item, 2 items, 3 items. That's stupid. But this is the workplace type of mindset. So when they started saying what they were saying about you always eating, I was like, you damn right I'm always eating. I'm always doing my work. Do y'all see anything? And I don't think I said that. I think I said something like, I was like, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I was bothered like, what you say? Cause they started that like, get on his ass. The lady, she was like, get on. I was like, you ain't getting on no. Now I know what I said. I was like, you ain't getting on nobody. And I said it in a tone that's like you standing next to. I was like, you ain't getting on nobody ass, bro. If I want to eat, I'm gonna eat. So y'all can shut that shit up right now. Ain't nobody getting on nobody ass. You not fucking with me like that. Don't start that type of shit up in here, dog. So now you see with that, and I told y'all when I got sent home the other day, JJ, there's always one stooge, and it is normally a nigga, that when they see a real, authentic, rare Michael Jordan basketball card type of attitude of like, damn, bro, like, I've had dudes actually think I'm a rapper. I've had guys walk up to me and be like, man, you look like you fuck with that music. Can you listen to my shit? And I'm like, it's here at Walmart. Other places, they like, damn, boy, look at this chocolate. Oh. chocolate. Boy, you don't get them that black, that beautiful. Hey, I live in Houston. I'm sure they're around. But, that type of shit, you know, Caesar is black. And the other dude, I forgot his name right now. But those are really the only black dudes in there. And he got the other guy I told you with the Memphis tattoo. I think he like 35. I thought I heard him say the other day he 35 years old. But he's a driver. But like, he's one of these niggas, again, he's on the fence. He don't know if he want to open up or if he want to just eyeball me, you know, and shit like that. You know, it's an ego thing with him. So, but JJ, Sideshow Bob looking ass nigga, he's the one that has the problem. He's the one that is going to be the reason why no matter where I go, no matter what I'm doing, I will be tested spiritually. It doesn't matter when, where, how, who. It doesn't matter. You're going to be tested. I would much rather be tested by a white dude or a Mexican dude where I know that my personality will eventually grow on them. But see, JJ sees it. See, the other day, that same day, I think I went off on a rant about, I started telling Caesar, like, cause we had the higher ups come in, and I told Caesar, I was like, man, this dude actually told me he wanted me to go over there, get on this damn machine. It's a dough making machine. You put the dough in there and it'll flatten it to put the pizza on there or whatever. And everybody in there is used to using their hands. But I'm like, man, I ain't trying to mess up no damn pizzas. So I'm going to use the machine. And I started telling Caesar, like, man, this is why I was always the kid that when the sub come in, oh, this is so disgusting. When the sub come in, I act better with the sub than I do with the teacher. And it was really because I just wanted to be left alone. You give me the assignment, bro, I'm back there at the desk doing my own thing. I'm because I was so mediocre in school. I couldn't afford, and I mean, a lot of the stuff, bro, I started seeing through a lot of shit early. Like, all the trends and stuff like that, I got off of a lot of that shit early. My dad didn't have the money to help me keep up with all the other kids and the fashion and all that stuff. Xavier, he used my granny. He used his grandmother to buy a lot of the phones and the shoes and all these different things that my dad was not going to pay for. And Xavier knew that. Xavier knew that. So Xavier was able to keep up with certain fashion trends. And when he kind of got done with them, or, you know, whatever, he would just pass them down to me or my brother Devin. But that's what I'm saying. I know that contributed to when JJ just disappeared the other day during a damn rush. Oh, that's what I said, disgusting, because when I said what I said about the substitute teacher, what you think Caesar said? What you think Caesar said? I ain't even gonna lie, man. I act a fool when the sub there. I know. You're the kid that when the real teacher come back, they done left notes saying, hey man, you got X, Y, and Z over here acting a damn fool. Oh, okay. So on Friday, we ain't watching movies. Oh man. Yeah, y'all can thank people like Caesar, who want to go to the bathroom and don't come back to the class and do all that dumbass shit. I told Caesar, I mean, you know, these are things when I'm talking in real time, I'm like, yeah, I know. I know you're one of those people. I'm questioning right now, why am I even talking to you? Is because I'm quiet 85% of the day. I'm not talking. So I kind of get a little eager to talk to people, even though I know they have nothing to say, or they're going to be the representative of what I'm talking about. So I know that's what, like I said, and then JJ passed me a pizza where he's done this before, where and this is another sickness in the workplace, where when you're new or fairly new, people are going to look for reasons to correct you. They're almost wanting to get themselves upset so that they can go say like, man, I can't work with this person, man. And next thing you know, you find yourself cutting lettuce, doing the most minuscule task, you know, in the building. Okay, man, well, since you done messed up like an order, like one order in 8 hours of you being here, just like go to the back and break down boxes or something. That type of bullshit disgusts me, man. So that is why I said I know JJ without a doubt is pitching for something to happen to me. Now Lisa, the Indian chick, she's like, JJ not gonna last long because there's too much stuff coming up missing up in here. And so I was like, you know, and then you tie that into what I told you guys about my weed coming up missing. She was like, yeah, it's just too much stuff coming up missing up in here. And Ed is watching them on the cameras. So these, and let me tell you this, I know it's probably not gonna happen just simply because I'm, you know, everything's kind of decent right now. But I know without a doubt, in another universe, they would fire me and keep JJ. They would fire me having no evidence of me doing anything. You know, when I came back in from pushing the, you know, going outside to smoke, and I was out there for like 7 minutes, maybe even 5. And I come back in, I told myself like, bro, I'm gonna get off the line. Caesar's here, I'm gonna get off the line, go to the back, wash dishes, do something else so I can reset. But then, of course, here come Ed talking about you messed up. It's too many orders being messed up. He didn't say it was me, but he was like too many. And again, JJ is that type of person that will throw another person under the bus. I messed up probably 1 pizza, maybe 2. And that resulted in him talking about, yeah, you know, I had to send you home for the day. It's a lot of orders. You know, too many pizzas have already been messed up. And yeah. And I told y'all, even Matthias, the guy that prompted Ed to say what he said, Matthias was even like, Matthias stayed. He's in the office eating a full fucking pizza. He's in the office eating a full pizza. I'm still gonna have to make that walk because I don't even have food to eat. But they let him stay at work, and you in the office eating a full pizza. And Lisa was like, Ed's making new rules now because Matthias only works 4 hours and he's like taking a break. And I was like, oh yeah, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. But then it was me that ended up getting sent home. Just disgusting, man. This is the shit that I tell y'all. I have to put on a uniform. I have to clock in and clock out so that I can make money to eat. You know, somebody commented on a video so long ago saying, you gotta work, bro, or something. I was like, yeah, of course. You're probably a level 1 frequency operator. You know, I've constantly said that the fact that my father had a job, he installed that in us, that nigga, you gotta go to work. How you gonna eat? How you gonna do this and that? You think somebody gonna do this for you? And it became very simple. Like, oh, okay, so yeah, just get a job. Don't try to sell drugs. Don't try to live off no girl. Don't try to do none of that. Get a job. So the fact that I've had multiple, but I lose them, it has nothing to do with, I don't want no job. No, I just want a job where I'm gonna be spiritually tested. But it's like, I would like to leave work without being nervous, because I told you guys, in a lot of cases, most of the time, it's me thinking like in a comical sense, like, boy, I guarantee you, like, that's how I look at it, like a comedian, like. So this nigga JJ can leave and come back and get on the line But the dude that don't talk, you know, so on and so forth, he the one that gets sent home. That's comedy. That's pure comedy. That's how I look at it. It really does, you know, trigger laughter. I told y'all about the KFC. I said, man, I guarantee this gay ass nigga that don't come to work, he had making mistakes, he can't clean the fryers and all of this. I'll tell you, Terrell, I guarantee that nigga gonna take my job. And it ain't got nothing to do with, oh man, you putting that out there for, man, no, bro. That's the movie script for my life. I heard Dave Chappelle say that shit. Like, that's the game. That's the game. You get one life to try to figure out. He said that if you're a hyper intelligent person like myself and you know the world ahead of its time, it will drive you insane. If you can see the world 20, 30, 40 years from now, it will drive you insane. And that is the game, to learn how to live knowing things are going to get worse, knowing things are going to get so ridiculous that a lot of people who never had murder on their mind, a lot of people who never had violence, who were never quitters, who never cried before, they're going to start exuberating all of those emotions. Man, I thought I'd never punch a dude in his fucking face, you know, just for bumping into me. But this world is so screwed up now, man, I just flip. So, that's kind of all I really had to say. Again, it's a two-parter video, so it's about 35 minutes total that I've been talking. I got to get out this boy car and stop running it. But I just wanted to take advantage of this opportunity, man, just staying consistent. I reached out to a guy I used to work with up here about an interview about possibly doing a podcast. He has no idea in regards to my personality. He see me around struggling, pissed off, just kind of like, buh. That's how he see me, buh. So once he figure out, you know, he's one of these guys, man, he get a couple hundred, you know, not 100, but shit, he got a couple, you know, 30, 40, 50, 60 views. Oh my goodness. Huh? He get a, you know, but he ain't got no flavor. He ain't got no flavor. So that's what I was basically offering him in a professional manner. It was like, hey man, I checked you out. I like what you do. I want to bring some eyes to my channel. At the same time, bring my little 600 subscribers to your channel. And we keep this thing going, you know. Two niggas trying to just, you know, I know this nigga don't want to come to work. Who knows? Maybe he does like being a worker ant and just have something to do on the side. I don't know. But I know damn well I don't want to be a worker ant and have to risk every single day worrying about, man, are they going to fire me for some silly ass shit? Man, am I going to be able to make it making $300 every 2 weeks? Am I going to, you know, when's the next time that, well, yeah, you know, that's just, those are some of the things that I worry about, you know? And, this dude right here, y'all, so I be talking about, man, I could do a whole series. That cat right there, y'all see him with the big hair? That dude, I've watched him for, what, 2-3 years. I remember one morning I was going to Shipley's. And I mean, bruh, man, was, he was singing out on the road, man. I've known him for about 2 years. I've never said nothing to him. I was actually gonna get the balls to be like, hey, bro, let me hear you. I'm gonna turn on a track and I want to hear you sing. You look like somebody that should be, you know, recognized amongst the masses. How they say, can you spot talent? Hey. And again, I'm not using his, you're only using him because he gay. Man, that nigga looks gifted. That nigga look gifted. I don't give a damn what you like to do in the bed. That nigga look gifted. Sounds gifted. I'll tell you that. I was like, God dang. I mean, you could tell, man, that dude, he had some vocals on him, bro. To scream that loud and for it to sound like, you know, actual music or whatever. I was like, man, hey, I'm not nervous or afraid to. It's, you know, obviously a time thing. I'd tell him, get in the car, man. We'll do an interview right here in the car. Put the track on for you and let me hear you sing. But let me get out of here, man. Upload this video, get this boy back his keys, and carry on with the day. It looked like it's about to rain for the 19,000th day in a row. So I got to go get my clothes off the rope. But I appreciate everybody, man. I had a brother say he was binge watching my videos, so that I told him that gave me the warm and fuzzies. I don't think I actually do. I have caught myself. I'm guilty. I have caught myself listening to about, like, you know, when you're editing your videos or whatever. What's up, babe? You're a little big, but I mean, it is what it is. I'd have to get out the car and go get her, and I don't feel like running. But yeah, that's how aggressive I am when it comes to women, bro. I be on some whole other shit, dude. I be on some mid-70s, early 80s, stop at the 90s type of macking. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all will see it in a video one day where I'm just walking. I mean, somebody I just can't resist. And that's how it happens. It'd be somebody I just can't resist. And I'm like, hey. You got a man? Can I give you my phone number? I mean, can we talk as friends or something like that? Let me get to know you. I really want to get to know you. You look very, very good. And I've dealt with rejection. I've gotten laughed at. It was 3 black girls just in a little huddle, like, and I'm like, is that a yes or a no? Is that a yes or a no? And then I'll hit them with and it sounds just like Charles Sweat. I'm like, y'all niggas playing. You hoes playing. You hoes playing. I'm out here trying to, man, y'all look good in the motherfucking, y'all in here playing. Y'all dress like that because y'all want a nigga to holler at you. Y'all niggas in here playing. Yeah, I ain't the tallest, biggest. Look here. Let me get off this phone. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. And I'm out.